Real Madrid have been incredible in the transfer window this summer. They have been excellent. They have been fantastic. I have to give my shout out to the likes of Florentino Perez, and also the likes of Xabi Alonso. Looking at what Xabi Alonso is trying to do at this Real Madrid team, I think this man is trying to implement his own style of game. And if you watch Real Madrid in the Club World Cup, I can say that they were not that incredible like the Real Madrid team we used to know, you know, based on their performance in the Club World Cup. But I have to be honest, the style of game this man is trying to bring in, I think it's a very massive one. It's an incredible one. By the time the players will get used to it, it's going to be massive. They are going to be unstoppable in Europe. Looking at the style of game, Xabi Alonso is trying to make these Real Madrid players, keep the ball, play the ball, feel the ball, always relaxed on the ball, no pressure, possession, more of possession, than counter attack that they normally do. We used to know Real Madrid with counter attack, but looking at what Xabi Alonso is trying to do right now, he wants you guys to feel the ball till you get to the 18-yard box where you're going to score the goal. But looking at this squad, I can see that Real Madrid are trying to do a massive recruitment of young players, but we have the likes of Luka Modric who has left the team. You have the likes of Toni Kroos who have left the team. These are experienced players. These are players who have been making that magic in the midfield for Real Madrid for a very long time. And these players have left the club. I think right now Real Madrid needs to try their best to make sure they replace those two players, especially replacing a player like Toni Kroos. This will be a very massive problem for Real Madrid in the new season that is about to start. They need to get a replacement of Toni Kroos. There is no one at that Real Madrid that I can tell you right now that have that magic of Toni Kroos when it comes to playing the midfield. Some people fail to understand that there are different calibers of midfielders. Yes, talking about a player like Bellingham, Bellingham is a box-to-box midfielder. He's more comfortable playing, back of the strikers. Like, he's more comfortable going forward when he drives the ball. He locates the likes of Mbappe. He locates the likes of Vinicius Junior, or probably he hit the shot and maybe score. This is what, or the kind of style of game Jude Bellingham is playing at Real Madrid. You have the likes of Adagula. Adagula is not a central midfielder. Adagula, I think for me, will be more comfortable playing from the right wing forward. Or you can probably play him as an attacking midfielder. But playing Adagula as a central midfielder, it will not work. The likes of Camavinga is a central midfielder, or let me say a DMF. He can play as a pivot, but Camavinga is a central midfielder. Central midfielder, he has lost his confidence. As I'm talking to you right now, I don't think the likes of Xabi Alonso count on Camavinga in that midfield. The likes of Tchouaméni is there, very, very incredible. But, having the likes of Tchouaméni at that midfield, you still need a central midfielder who knows how to, read the game, calculate the game, control the tempo of the game. This is what Vitinha is doing at Paris Saint-Germain. This is what McAllister is doing at Liverpool. This is what the likes of Barella is doing at Inter Milan. I think, Real Madrid needs this caliber of player, a central midfielder or a natural pivot who will be comfortable staying always in the midfield. This is why Real Madrid lost to Paris Saint-Germain. The midfield was overtaken by the players of Paris Saint-Germain. This is why they lost the game to Paris Saint-Germain. So I think, Real Madrid needs to get a natural pivot that will stand just like Casemiro used to play at Real Madrid. Then you move the likes of Tchouaméni to central midfield, or maybe the likes of Camavinga down to the central midfield. There are many midfielders out there, but you need a natural pivot who is more comfortable on the ball. If you cannot get a pivot, play the likes of Tchouaméni as the pivot and get a central midfielder who knows how to read the game. Look at what Pedri is doing at Barcelona. Look at what McAllister is doing at Liverpool. I really love enjoying these guys. Look at what João Neves and Vitinha is doing at Paris Saint-Germain. I think, the likes of Real Madrid are liking this. And According to multiple reports, Real Madrid are looking up to, bringing in players like McAllister or the likes of Rodri, or Barella. They are interested in bringing one of these players because I think those players doesn't have a lot of contracts with their various clubs they play currently. So I think Real Madrid need to try their best and make sure they get a central midfielder, a midfielder who knows how to calculate the game. Once you watch highlights of Toni Kroos, you will understand what I'm trying to say. Toni Kroos is the main man who reads the game, who calculates the game, who coordinates it for Real Madrid. He is the main man, and now that he has left, it is now showing, it is now obvious that Real Madrid needs a holding midfielder who knows how to distribute pass, who is more comfortable staying in the midfield in case Real Madrid lost possession. He will be right there. This is what Real Madrid need now. This is just my opinion. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Share this video, follow us for more updates.